Hello, everybody. Good to have you all here. Let me just. I have some problems with Facebook. 1 second. Okay, now we are live. Now we are live on Facebook and YouTube. Great. I could sort out the problem here. So, let me know if you guys can hear me, if you guys can see me, if everything is fine. Let me check here. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, I can see people now joining. This is great. Let me just check if it's working on Facebook. Okay. We are live. Okay, great. Happy days. So today is Thursday, 24th of March, 2022. And we are here for one more conversation about the Spirit's book. We will finish chapter 5 of the book, chapter 4 of the book 1. We go through from question 207 up to question 221, more or less. Chapter 5 is just a summary of what we already have discussed here throughout this chapter 4. So we will not talk about chapter 5 because this is going to be very repetitive. Instead, next week, we will go straight to chapter 6. Okay? Okay? So we are not missing, we are not forgetting chapter 5, but chapter 5 is a kind of recap of chapter 4. Therefore, I invite you to read it. Okay? Okay, I hope it's clear for everybody. So, first things first. Let's start with our initial prayer. And I'd like to invite everyone to close your eyes if you want, if you can. Have a deep breath. And let's connect with superior spirits, with our mentors of your country, mentors of Ireland, asking them to re-energize ourselves, reorganize our thoughts, balance ourselves. Same time, let's send good vibrations to all brothers and sisters who are in need. So be it. Amen. Okay, so my friends, let's start. And today we will talk about physical and moral likeness. And we always come with an idea or a thought saying our children, because they have our DNA. No, in a physical body, we have our DNA. So we do have our mom DNA, and always we have dad's DNA. The when you put it like two together, we will have us. And the question here is this happening with the spirits as well? What do you think? What do you think? Huh? The answer is the body comes from another body, but the spirit doesn't come from another body. And even the spirits doesn't come from another spirits. We were created by God, simple and ignorant. Okay? But how I am attracted to them? We are attracted to each other in terms of in a spiritual way, the spiritual dimension, by our moral likeness. Let's say, remember, like when we were in a college, we have the groups, of the smart guys, the group of the weird guys, the group of the sports guy, the group of the troublemakers. We have these groups, and these groups, they are not, they do not have any connection except their moral likeness. And this is happening exactly with the spirits. If you are in your family, it means you are attracted to them because you guys have a lot in common. Oh, but no, Stevan, no, I don't agree because I am a completely different. If you compare me and my family, it's completely different. I do not accept. I cannot accept you are comparing me to my dad. I not accept you're comparing me to my mom. I not accept you're comparing me to my brother. Okay. You have this right to say no, but you guys have more in common than you think. Huh? Let's see the answer here. On 207, the body proceeds from the body, but the spirit does not proceed from the spirit. From their spiritual sympathy, which attracts them due to their similar inclinations. I still do not agree. You are comparing me with my parents, and no, I'm a completely different person. I'm spiritualized. I do my prayers. I'm watching your lives every Tuesday and every Thursday. I'm trying to become different. No, I am not attracted or have the same inclinations as my family. Let's say my family. Let's say this. We are here because we need to be attracted. We no, not be attracted. We are here because we need to evolve. That's the main reason. We need to evolve. Okay? And let's say sometimes when this difference is too high, we can say, oh, we cannot affirm this is not a rule written in stone. No, this may change, and every case is one case, every situation is one situation. But we can say, for example, you have a kind of a virtue, and you do have some spirits, some friends, spiritual friends, okay? And for any reasons they didn't evolve at the same pace you are evolving, but you are still friend of them. And in order to help, you may say, hey, let's reincarnate together, because I do have these virtues. Perhaps if we reincarnate together, we will learn with each other, and I can help you to to evolve, to reach the same level as I am, and there go we can go in this journey together. And then your plan's approved, and you end up here incarnated with them. And unfortunately, uh, you are kind of spinning the wheels, and the plan didn't produce the desired result. And we have all these problems, all these rows, all these deceptions, all these lower downs and ups. We have all these things. But it doesn't mean next life we will be together. Why? Oh, but I learned in my spirit center that uh, if I'm suffering today, it is because I did something in the past. Yes, I accept this argument with precaution. The first precaution is not because you are bad in your previous life, it means you are angel in this life. Perhaps in most of the cases, you are suffering due to present day's actions. You are just suffering reactions of your current actions. And instead, we blame our past, because it's easy we blame our past. We do not have any connection with them. We don't remember. We don't know if I was a woman or a man, if I was tall, if I was fat, if I was skinny, or if we don't remember. If I was a good guy, if I had money, if I was rich, if I was poor, we unfortunately, we do not remember how I am paying for something I did in the past. And this way to think it is correct. Why I have to pay? Because you are not paying anything. Having a disagreement in present life doesn't mean you will return with that person next life. It all depends. All depends, for example, perhaps let's assume you are in a higher level than the other person, okay? But let's assume this. Perhaps you both before the incarnation, you decide, okay, let's say we're gonna help him. And after finish this incarnation, you see, no, didn't work. Didn't work. Perhaps not you, perhaps that person is not ready. No, it's like when you put your a kid, I don't know. Oh, my kid is very smart. She's 5 years old. So you put your 5 years old kid in a class of 6 year old people because you think your kid is smart. And after a month, after 2 months, you just figured out that no, no, she or he is smart, but it's not there. And you just follow your life, the other spirit follow the life, and perhaps one day, perhaps they will meet in a new incarnation when both are more developed. This is situation one. Situation two, you both are not evolved enough to live together. So, and you both decide not not follow anything. So this may happen. This may happen. And option number three, yes, you need to come together. You need to sort it out. That is a unresolved situation between you and that person, and you guys needed to work this, and there's no way you this is the something you needed to sort it out, if because this is what uh, 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 um, do not allow you to progress and do not allow that person to progress. It's kind of a roadblock, and guys, you need to sort this out. One way or another, you need to sort this out. I'm just giving here three scenarios, just three scenarios, but may have like zillions of scenarios, billions of scenarios. But the most important thing it is, if one way or the other you are attracted to that spirit because you have the same inclinations. If you agree or if you don't agree, that's the truth. Okay? I hope this is clear for you guys. But let's say I'm a good parent, and my wife is a good one as well, and we pray in order to get good spirits as son and daughter, and it doesn't happen. So why? And the question is, we say why? Because we need a model and a guide. Let's say the top model and guide we know for us was Jesus. But again, we have different levels, different ways of evolving. And believe it or not, you are a model and guide for spirits which are less evolved than you. And those spirits who are less evolved than you, sometimes you propose to help them in order to give your hand and say, hey, here's the north, let's go, let's move on. Stevan, are you saying I am a model guide? Yes, I'm saying you are a model guide for spirits who are less evolved than ourselves. Proof of this, let's say, the beginning of the earth, the beginning of the population of the earth, we had here on earth. Uh, um, we are not saying here. Let me. What's the name of the book from Emmanuel? Something light. Something light. I forgot. I will remember. So, we have the the Egyptians. We had some race, different race of people. So they came from a world that was evolving, but for some reason, those people didn't fit with that new evolution pattern. And remember, on the way to the light. Perfect, Don. Thank you very much, my friend. That's it. On the way to the light. So, and these people, they do not fit with the new pattern. And remember, we never ever give a step back. Lessons learned is learned. We do not give a step back. Because we do not give a step back, what happened with those spirits who do not fit with the new pattern? They are sending to the upcoming worlds, and they are compared with the population of that world, a model and a guide, because they know more. So we have the Mayas, we have Aztecas, we have Egyptians, we have a lot of things we can even do not explain today how it was built, how it was possible. Okay, so we have this. They just gave us a light, say, hey guys, this is the way. This is how we should follow. And same thing happens when higher evolved spirits come to the earth or come to the specific planet in order to reassure, remind everyone the path. Like we had here Buddha, Gandhi, Mother Teresa, Chico Xavier, we have here Divaldo. So these guys are just helping us to say, hey, you know, it's our always helping to put the bus in the right track. Okay? And this happened. I said all this because this is the reasons sometimes excellent parents they have problematic children because they need to help them. They need to get in their hands and say, hey guys, wake up. Okay? Say here, question 209. An imperfect spirit may ask for good parents, hoping that their advice will guide him along a better path. Okay? Huh? Let me see here what's more. What more we can talk here. And in the case when we have twins, we have situation in which twins they are very similar, and we have situations we know they are twins just because they born same time, same day, and came out of the same mom. But one is water, the other is fire. You know. Also, we do have that twins. They born connected. You know, by the brain connected or the belly connected. So, what's going on? For many times we didn't have this concept from the spiritism, but each one is one spirit. Doesn't matter if they born like connected, somehow connected, or not. Two different spirits, two different evolutions, two different understanding. However, two spirits attracted because they have the same inclination, either bad inclination or good inclination. When we have a good inclination, everything goes smoothly. Everything goes without any problem. When they are attracted by bad inclination, then we have a problem. This is why we need to get rid of our mind, of our preconcept. The word, I'm suffering, I'm paying for my debts. No, nobody suffer. Nobody pays for their own debts. No, no. We are here together, helping each other to evolve. We are here together, helping everyone get better. This is our mission. This is what we have to do. Those people who appears in your life, they should be there to help you somehow, even though those who harm you. Let's for those who watch the movie uh, The Mothers of Chico Xavier. Yesterday we played a little bit of the movie in the Spiritual Light show. You have the movie in YouTube with subtitles. I can even post here the link if you want to watch. I think you have seen the movie though. Uh, there is one situation in which a baby, uh, not a baby, a child, 3, 4 years ish, passed away, and passed away because the babysitter, is not her fault, but unfortunately the baby passed away while the babysitter was looking after this child. Okay, and of course the parents were so mad. They blamed the babysitter. They they do a lot of things. If it was me, it didn't happen. Blah 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 blah. And this mom starts to engage with Chico Xavier in tal discussions, until one day Chico explained to her that the children will die at that age because it wasn't the plan. One way you're gonna die. It's like when you say, "Oh, if we have a nuclear war, I need to run away from Europe because I don't want to suffer the consequences of the atomic uh, 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 the atomic war." Well, if I fly to Brazil, or if even I fly to America, it's a matter of days, because the cloud, the the the, the radiation will reach Brazil, will reach America. The difference between Europe and America is just a matter of days. Okay, so that's what Chick was saying. The one way or the other way, the child will die on that day, on that age. The circumstances may vary, but they will die. He or she, I think, is a boy. He will die. And then, on a second meeting, Chico asked if the mom had a conversation with the babysitter, and let this row, these all these bad feelings, bad words, bad. And she said to Chico, "No, no, I didn't have courage. I'm not ready for that." And Chico said, "Well, my dear, you needed to you needed to thank the babysitter." She looked at Chico and said, "Are you crazy? No, she let my son die, and you're saying I need to say thank you her?" And he said, "Yes, you shall do it. Because, again, as I said previously, your baby, your children will die on that day. And instead being you watching God's mercy, allow her watching the children die. Can you imagine if your child die because you didn't watch her? How are you gonna survive with that blame all these years? Will you have enough courage to keep alive, or are you gonna kill yourself? Will you have courage to face your husband, to face your family? I know it was an accident, but will you forgive yourself? Instead, God's mercy allow the babysitter to be there, and you can live your life. Of course, a difficult life, Not good because you don't have your children, no problem, but you don't have the guilt knocking on your door every day. I think you shall go and forgive and say thank you to this babysitter. Different angles, different situations, but we all in the right boat. We are all in the right planet. We are all in the right family. We are all in the right work. You are all in the right life. Life. This is the point, my friends. We need to understand and we need to accept. Accepting is not like, oh, yes, yes, yes. No, it's try to understand. When you face a difficult moment, try to understand why. Remain calm. Do your prayers and try to understand why. Uh, and this attractive, it happens with twins, it happens with family, and it happens with a nation. Everybody who is living, immigrant or not immigrant, in the US today, they are attracted, they have the same inclinations. All the people who are here in Ireland, same thing. In Brazil, same thing. In Portugal, in Sweden, in Australia, in Russia, in Ukraine, in Germany. They are all together because they do have the same level of inclination or attraction. Question 215 says that a nation is like a large family where sympathetic spirits congregate. See how everything is connected. There is always an explanation for something. When we don't find the explanation, it's because either we cannot reach a level of understanding it, or we are not ready to understand it. Everything is connected. Everything is walks hand by hand. Okay? Let's go because I need to. Does man, this question is important. Does man retain any of his physical characteristics from previous existence? And the answer here is very straightforward. No. The new one has no connection with the old. Why? Again, even though you think you are not evolving, you are learning something in this incarnation. You, after this incarnation, you are, I don't know, percentage, but even though there's a minimal percentage, you are better than the previous incarnation. Perhaps you have different problems, you acquire more problems, but you are a little bit better. So there is no connection with the other. Perhaps in your next incarnation, you need to see things from woman point of view, and instead reincarnate as a man, you will reincarnate as a woman, or you will reincarnate as a man. We spoke last week. This spirit doesn't have sex. There's no only male spirits or only female spirits. No. They are attracted by their inclinations, by their feelings. That's how they love each other. And this is what happened to us. Okay? The knowledge acquired in each existence is not lost. No, everything is saved in our hard drive. And this, our hard drive is in our spirit. However, let's say this hard drive have many passwords. And when you need some skills that you already have learned, you will activate this password in order to look in your hard drive what you need to fulfill the task, to complete that challenge, to pass through that problem. But you need moments, specific moments that will trigger you to have this access. And you will born with preloaded concepts that are going to help you. Okay? So we need to understand how this. So we do have moments of like deja vu, like, oh, I'm seeing this, I have seen this happen somewhere. I had the feeling I was here. All this is gonna help you. If you are remember it, is because you need that knowledge in order to overcome a current problem or a future problem. All right, Stevan, but what do you say when you go to a psych person and I will do past lives therapy? I will give you my opinion. Stevan's opinion. Is not Spiritism opinion, is not Irish Federation opinion. No, it's Stevan's opinion. I am in favor of past life sessions in order to sort it out a problem. Not because you are not doing anything at home, you just have a curiosity to know what you was in your past life. Reasons why I think this. When you have a problem, doesn't matter problem, health problem, psychological problem, whatever, you have a problem, okay? A very good psych person, therapist will guide you in order to sort that problem. Why you have asthma, you have bronchitis. So why you have these? So the good therapist will guide you in order to find out the reasons why you have this problem today. And he will guide you to close that door and say, hey, finish. Sometimes the person is 100% cured, or sometimes the person is thumbs up. They know how to deal with that. They are living in a better way. Okay? When you go just for fun, just out of curiosity, to do a session to know what you did or who you were in the past, if the door is not closed correctly, if is something, you may start to having problems. For example, you want to do this and you do it, and then you discover that your current husband killed you in your past life, or your husband cheated you with your best friend today, or your wife treat you so badly in previous life. How are you gonna deal with that? You will discuss with the person, oh, what you did to me. The person, I don't remember. No, of course they don't remember. So these are the reasons why Stevan think you only have to do a past life therapy in order to sort out a problem you are having in this incarnation. Just out of curiosity, just for fun, this may have a cost. And probably the question here is, are you ready to pay this cost? We will look the eyes of your wife the same way. We will keep saying to your husband, I love you, the same way. Or your son. Imagine, perhaps it's your son kill you. Got my point? So, what's the consequences this is going to bring to us? Are you mature enough to separate things? No, this happened in the past. What's past the past, and then live here. If you're this type of person, happy days, go there and do your therapy. But if you are not there, don't go. Okay? Do you guys have any question? Because I think we finished the chapter. We finished chapter 4. Again, chapter 5, it is for you to read because it's a kind of summary, a very good summary of chapter 4. And next week, we will start chapter 6. Okay, next week, we go to question 223. Okay. Looks like you guys do not have any question because anything came up. Let's do our final prayer. Yeah, Leah. Right on, chapter 6, okay? But please, again, do not forget to read chapter 5. Do not forget to read chapter 5, okay? So, let's do our final prayer. And once again, I would like to invite everyone to sit comfortably, to raise up your thoughts, your mind. Let's ask Jesus to send off the earth His love, His kindness, especially for those areas in which we are having conflicts, especially for those leaders. Today we had, or you have, or we are having an important meeting in Brussels. Let's send good vibrations to Vladimir Putin and his staff. Let's send good vibrations to all those refugees, or even those brothers and sisters who are hungry, living on the streets, thinking about suicide, suffering from anxiety. And why not? Let's send good vibration for those brothers who are balanced, who are ready. They have a job, they have a health, they have a family, they have a house. May God allow them to keep going in the life they are having, and allow them never forget to do their charity. So be it. Amen. Okay, thank you. But I have a good teacher. Chapter 5 of homework. Yeah, you know, I will give you a test next live just to see if you guys read or not. Okay, so thank you very much. I wish you all a wonderful weekend. Thank you for being here with me and sharing this moment. Thank you, Don. Thank you. Thank you, Leah. And I'll see you Tuesday. Sunday it is Nate's talk. And Tuesday I will see you. Okay? And Tuesday we don't have any guests. So we will keep it going on our gospel according to Spiritism study. Okay? Wonderful night, my friends. Wish you all the best. Bye-bye.